want to talk to you about a word that has the power to transform your life, a word that can turn dreams into reality and mediocrity into mastery. That word is obsession. Yes, I said it, obsession. Not the unhealthy, destructive kind, but the kind that fuels your passion, drives your purpose, and propels you toward greatness. I'm here to tell you. Become obsessed. Becoming obsessed is not about losing yourself. It's about finding yourself. It's about discovering what sets your soul on fire and pursuing it with every fiber of your being. It's about waking up every single day with a burning desire to be better, to do better, and to create something extraordinary. Obsession is the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. It's the difference between someday and today. Let me ask you this. What are you willing to sacrifice for the life you truly want? What are you willing to give up to become the person you were meant to be? Because here's the truth. Greatness doesn't come from comfort. It doesn't come from playing it safe or settling for good enough. Greatness comes from obsession. It comes from being so consumed by your vision that you're willing to outwork, outthink, and outlast everyone else. Think about the people who have changed the world, the innovators, the artists, the athletes, the entrepreneurs. What do they all have in common? They were obsessed. Steve Jobs was obsessed with design and innovation. Serena Williams is obsessed with perfection on the court. Elon Musk is obsessed with pushing the boundaries of what's possible. They didn't just work hard, they were consumed by their mission. They were relentless in their pursuit of excellence. And that's what I'm challenging you to do today. Become obsessed. Obsessed with your goals, obsessed with your growth, obsessed with your legacy. Because when you become obsessed, something incredible happens. You stop making excuses. You stop waiting for the right time. You stop letting fear hold you back. Instead, you take action. You push through the pain. You embrace the struggle. And you keep going no matter what. Becoming obsessed means you're willing to do what others won't. It means you're willing to wake up at 5 a.m. when everyone else is sleeping. It means you're willing to put in the extra hour, the extra rep, the extra effort when no one is watching. It means you're willing to fail, to fall, to get back up, and to try again. Because you know that every setback is just a setup for a comeback. But here's the thing. Becoming obsessed isn't easy. It requires discipline. It requires sacrifice. It requires you to say no to distractions, to negativity, and to anything that doesn't align with your vision. It requires you to be uncomfortable, to face your fears, and to step into the unknown. But let me tell you this, it's worth it. Every sleepless night, every drop of sweat, every moment of doubt, it's all worth it when you finally achieve what you set out to do. So I ask you again, what are you obsessed with? What is that one thing that keeps you up at night? What is that dream that feels so big, so audacious that it scares you? That's your obsession. That's your calling. And it's time to chase it with everything you've got. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the perfect conditions. Don't wait for someone else to believe in you. Believe in yourself. Trust in your vision. And become obsessed. Because when you do, you'll unlock a power within you that you never knew existed. You'll become unstoppable. Becoming obsessed means you're no longer content with just existing. You're determined to thrive, to dominate, and to leave a mark on the world that can never be erased. It's about waking up every morning with a fire in your belly, a hunger in your heart, and a relentless drive to make today better than yesterday. When you become obsessed, you stop waiting for motivation to strike. You create it, you embody it, and you let it fuel your every action. Obsession is the force that turns I can't into I will, and I'll try into I must. It's about looking at your goals not as distant dreams, but as non-negotiable commitments to yourself. When you're obsessed, you don't see obstacles, You see opportunities to prove just how badly you want it. It's about being so focused on your vision that the noise of doubt, criticism, and negativity fades into the background. Becoming obsessed means you're willing to stand alone, to walk the path less traveled, and to embrace the loneliness that often comes with greatness. It's about understanding that every second wasted is a second you'll never get back, and every moment spent working toward your goal is an investment in your future. Obsession is the antidote to procrastination. It's the voice in your head that says, "Do it now, not later." When you're obsessed, you don't need external validation. Your progress, your growth, and your results become your greatest rewards. It's about being so committed to your purpose that failure isn't an option. It's just a temporary setback on the road to success. Becoming obsessed means you're willing to outwork everyone around you, not because you have to, but because you want to. It's about embracing the grind, loving the process, and finding joy in the journey, even when it's hard. When you're obsessed, you don't make excuses. You make progress, no matter how small or incremental it may seem. It's about understanding that greatness isn't born. It's built, one brick at a time, through relentless effort and unwavering focus. Obsession is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the force that carries you across when the waters get rough. It's about being so consumed by your vision that you're willing to sacrifice short-term comfort for long-term success. When you become obsessed, you stop chasing perfection and start chasing progress, knowing that every step forward is a step closer to your goal. It's about silencing the voice of doubt and amplifying the voice of determination, no matter how loud the opposition may be. Obsession is the fuel that keeps you going when others quit, the light that guides you when the path gets dark, and the strength that lifts you when you feel weak. It's about understanding that success isn't a destination. It's a mindset, a way of life, and a daily commitment to excellence. When you're obsessed, you don't wait for the stars to align. You create your own constellation and chart your own course. It's about being so passionate about your purpose that you inspire others to chase their own dreams with the same intensity. Becoming obsessed means you're willing to fail, to fall, and to get back up again, knowing that every setback is a lesson in disguise. It's about embracing discomfort because you know that growth happens outside your comfort zone. When you're obsessed, you don't see limits. You see possibilities, opportunities, and potential waiting to be unlocked. It's about being so focused on your goals that distractions lose their power and temptations lose their appeal. Obsession is the force that turns ordinary people into extraordinary achievers, dreamers into doers, and followers into leaders. It's about understanding that time is your most valuable asset, and every moment spent not working toward your goal is a moment wasted. When you become obsessed, you stop asking, "What if I fail?" and start asking, "What if I succeed?" It's about being so committed to your vision that you're willing to bet on yourself, even when no one else does. Obsession is the fire that burns away fear, doubt, and hesitation, leaving only clarity, confidence, and courage in its wake. It's about understanding that the road to success is paved with challenges, but every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. When you're obsessed, you don't just dream big. You act boldly, knowing that action is the bridge between dreams and reality. It's about being so passionate about your purpose that you're willing to push through pain, exhaustion, and adversity to achieve it. Obsession is the force that turns "I wish" into "I will," and "I hope" into "I know." It's about understanding that success isn't handed to you. It's earned through hard work, persistence, and an unshakable belief in yourself. When you become obsessed, you stop comparing yourself to others and start competing with the person you were yesterday. It's about being so focused on your goals that you're willing to say no to anything that doesn't align with your vision. Obsession is the force that turns ordinary effort into extraordinary results and ordinary lives into extraordinary legacies. It's about understanding that the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. When you're obsessed, you don't just set goals. You chase them with everything you've got, knowing that the pursuit is just as important as the outcome. It's about being so committed to your purpose that you're willing to stand tall, even when the world tries to knock you down. Obsession is the force that turns passion into action, dreams into plans, and plans into reality. It's about understanding that the only way to fail is to quit, and the only way to succeed is to keep going. When you become obsessed, you stop waiting for the perfect moment and start creating it, knowing that the best time to start is now. Remember, the world doesn't reward average. The world rewards those who are willing to go all in, those who are willing to be obsessed. So today I challenge you to take that first step, to commit to your dream, to embrace the grind, and to become obsessed. The road won't be easy, but it will be worth it. And when you look back on your life, you won't regret the times you gave it your all. You'll regret the times you held back. So don't hold back. Don't settle. Don't quit. Become obsessed and watch as your life transforms into something extraordinary. Thank you.